All right, so let's kind of take a little step back and simplify 3 root 6 times root 18. Um, Something you may have noticed in the previous video, um, when we had a root 7, we had a root 14. I want to point something out about that here, okay? So root 6, I can multiply root 6 and root 18. All right. I could do that, but I don't want to right now. I want to show you another idea. Okay. What we can do is if we break root 18 down into root 6 and root 3, and I could do, you're like, why wouldn't you do root 9 and root 2? Well, I'll show you why. Being that I have a root 6 here and a root 6 here, those two root 6s, if I were to do root 6 times root 6, that gives me root 36, which would just be 6. So what I'm trying to point out here, if you haven't caught on, is if you are multiplying radicals and you have the same factor in one and the other, and you can kind of group them, these two together grouped will make just the 6. They'll make root 36 or just 6. So that I can break this down into 3 times, I'm going to group these together, root 36 times root 3. Now, eventually, we won't have to write all this out, but I want you to see exactly where I'm coming from here. So 3 times that root 36 is just a 6 times root 3. This gives me 18 root 3. All right. Now that's just another idea, another way to think about it, just to prove to you um, that this does work. Let's break it down and do it again. All right. Let's do 3 root 6 times root 18. And let's just do it flat out. Let's multiply 6 and 18. That will give me 108. And now I can figure out factors of 108 that are perfect. Kind of tough. I'm going to just start with 9. All right. I know that 9 does go into 108 because of A. I add the digits, I get 9. So that gives me 9. And when I divide 108 by 9, I get 12. All right, so now this becomes 3 times root 9 is 3 times root 12, or 9 root 12. All right, so if you look, this was our final answer for the same problem. Here, I'm getting 9 root 12. It doesn't look the same. What's up with that? Well, if we look at what's our radicand is 12. Our radicand can be broken down into a perfect square factor. 6 and 2? No, not 6 and 2. All right, 6 is not perfect. 2 is not perfect. I don't want to do 6 and 2. I want to do root 4 and root 3. The reason root 4 is perfect, okay? I'm going to drop down my 9. Drop down my 9. Root 4 is just 2. Root 3 is itself. And now 9 times 2, that is how I can get 18 root 3. Same exact answer as we have up here. A different mentality, a different way to think about it. All right, I just wanted to show you those two ways how to multiply and then simplify radicals.